Okay. First time in the Terraria Dungeon. You guys may recognize these trees, as well as... Hey, what was that? As well as this guy and the statue right here. Looks familiar, right? Right now I'm playing the new Palworld expansion update, which just so happens to be a big crossover with Terraria. Fun fact, I actually binge-watched PewDiePie's entire Terraria Let's Play series in preparation for this update, just to get myself more familiar with Terraria. Alright. I'm probably going to be silent and getting into the game for a good chunk of the time, so if I don't talk much, that's why. Plus, it's late at night, and don't usually stream this late, so I gotta try and be quiet. Alright, here we go. It's beautiful. No, it really is quite beautiful, wouldn't you say? Yeah. Alright, let's see what we got here.
What's shaking, dude?
Hey, Freak Gay, what's up? I'm surrounded by demon eyeballs and blobs. Straight out of Terraria.
Good to see you, dude.
Good to see you too, Freaky.
Enjoying the game so far?
Yeah, so far so good. I remember when the update just dropped, just a couple hours before midnight. Or was it 1 hour? I forget. Either way, a bit earlier than I expected it to. Out of curiosity, Freaky, are you familiar with Terraria? Or Palworld, of course.
I hear it's like Pokemon.
Yeah, that's like the first thing you'll hear for a lot of people. Yeah, it's green ones too. Yeah. So, if you're not that familiar with Palworld, it's basically a Pokemon parody survival game, and a lot of people collectively agree that it's objectively way better than any official Pokemon game. It really is actually a really good game, and it's also very addictive too. Like once you start playing, you might never stop. Oh, jeez. Bushy. Hey. That was a gross noise. Did I get a chance to catch a green one? I don't know. Maybe later. Yeah, in the second the update dropped, I spent quite a bit of time just collecting as many of the new pals in the main world as I could. As well as just exploring a bunch of new places. One small criticism I have about the update is that a lot of the new places they added appear to be just the same tiny island, sort of copy and pasted several times. I mean, the island looks nice, but several of them, with all the new pals on them, look almost exactly the same in structure.
Pokemon creators aren't going to be happy people saying Palworld better lol.
Oh, that's an understatement. I mean, have you heard about the whole situation with Nintendo trying to sue Palworld for patent infringement, which is one of the stupidest things ever? Like, patenting game mechanics is something that shouldn't exist. I mean, not only does it severely hinder creative freedom, but a lot of time it makes no sense. Ooh, daisies. Yeah, I won't go into detail on the whole situation, though, if you don't want me to. Unless you want to know more about it, I don't know.
People wants to make money even if it's the tiny bit similar.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, if you've seen any of the latest Pokemon games on the Switch, you'll know that they don't look great. Matter of fact, a lot of Pokemon fans have been heavily disappointed with the state of Pokemon games. With them being, like, very low quality, stagnant, they look like crap, and they're pretty much the same game over and over, and they keep charging, like, $60 a game. What is practically shovelware. Ooh, nice. Gate lead. Did they replace the bullet sound effect in this? I just went in and brought some of my best weapons with me, but I didn't want to bring too much on me.
The formula can only last so long.
Yeah. Like, people have been begging Nintendo and Game Freak to, like, do something new with Pokemon for years, and they just refuse to. So it's like the talented indie devs at Pocket Pair, it's almost as if they said, hey, Nintendo, if you're not going to give us a good Pokemon game, we'll make one ourselves. And that's what they did. Yeah, it's a lot more than that as well. Like I said before, it's also a survival game, like Ark. It also kind of feels a lot like Zelda Breath of the Wild as well. Matter of fact, my avatar here, I actually modeled him after Link. My sister and I named him LinkedIn. He also kind of sounds like him, too. Not gonna, I kind of expected the slimes to disappear when they die. Yeah, that's a beautiful flower. So yeah, Nintendo knows that now that they finally have some legit competition, their only options are to either put in the effort to make their Pokemon
they have
game.
made the whole Pokemon universe with the whole God system. They have nothing left to talk about.
To be honest, I don't really. I'm not a big fan of that particular mindset. When they said, "Oh, they've already done all this, what more can they do?" There's always new ways to innovate, especially at Nintendo. Like, they're all about, like, creative new ways of innovating in gaming. Though not exactly a cheap price, I'll say that. I mean, in fact, this game is actually solid proof that you can do a whole lot more with the Pokemon games other than they're already doing. Like, Nintendo knows their only options now are, now that they finally have some legit competition, their only options are to either put in the effort to make their Pokemon games better to keep up with the competition, or just try and bully and sue the competition into oblivion. And right now that's what they tried, and so far it ain't working out well for them. So in a way, this is...
BRB.
Yeah. And perhaps I've said a little too much. I think we've already heard this story like a million times. Let's just focus on the here and now. Alright. Did I catch a green slime earlier? I don't remember. Alright, well, I'm gonna catch one now.
Morning all.
Hey, Eisenberg. How's it going? Are you new to the stream, or have you attended one of my past streams before? I don't have a great memory, so I don't remember everyone who attends. But it's always good to see old and new faces here. This is my first time in Palworld's new crossover Terraria Dungeon. And so far it looks great. Yeah. Honestly, I think this really captures the world and atmosphere of Terraria quite well. So I guess, in a way, if you ever want to play like a 3D version of Terraria, I guess this is like a good option. Like, I know some people are probably wondering, oh, wouldn't 3D Terraria just be Minecraft? Well, I think what you're seeing here is a good enough no of an answer. In my opinion, at least. Back. Alright. Ooh, what's in here? What's in here? Let's find out. I can't tell if those are honeycombs or just yellow geodes. Oh! I remember when watching PewDiePie's Terraria Let's Play series, one of the bosses was the queen bee, and there are like these bee enemies. I wonder if there's going to be like a whole bunch of those
It's beautiful.
bee pals, and Elizabeth as the queen bee. That'd be a nice Clipper connection there. It certainly is beautiful. Freaky, I don't know if your PC is powerful enough to run it, but I do highly recommend getting this game and playing it. It's really good. In fact, I think the game's actually on sale right now on Steam and PS5. Now, as far as I'm aware, it's only available, not available on PS4, just PS5, as well as Steam and
Palworld.
Xbox, of course. Yeah, Palworld, except it's one word. Alright, you know what? I'm just bringing out the minigun. Oh man, I'm not particularly fond of the new bullet sound, but don't know why they changed it in the first place. The other one had a nice, satisfying, like, clicky bullet noise. But hey, not a big deal. I came well prepared for this. I brought some of my best weapons, like the Gatling gun, the laser Gatling gun, guided missile launcher. I forgot I had this, actually. I meant to put that back, actually. And plasma cannon. Although this one is also fairly strong, maybe it is best to keep that as well. And to make sure there's a decent amount of space in my inventory. This is where I keep all the spheres. Ugh. Dang, I'm rich. All the keys, if I need them, all the ammo. One of these in case I need a quick escape. Well, a bunch of these, but you get the idea. I have a confession to make. I haven't tried the fishing mechanic yet. Despite... I think that's the one thing I haven't done in the update, aside from Terraria, is fish. I really gotta try that. Maybe we'll get a chance to do some right here. Who knows? Alright, let's see what's in this treasure chest here. Course ammo. Nah. Hollowed plate, mail schematic. Ooh, a legendary! Ooh! Yes, please. Whew, I guess that's like the signature Terraria armor, and it's a legendary. Wow. Didn't think I'd be getting the good stuff this early on. Do I even need these mushrooms? I don't know. Seeing freaky, if you have the cash to spare, I mean, well, it's like half the price of like most Pokemon games, and even less now that it's on sale. But if you have the money to spare for it, I do highly recommend investing in this game. It's really good. Oh, are those one of the new pals? Herbal. Or herbal? However you pronounce it. Oh yeah, that is one of the new pals I caught earlier. Oh, although, of course, you might want to, before you buy the game, you might want to check if your PC can run it first. Because
I'm surprised they didn't go after Digimon.
Well, I guess Digimon was just different enough in many aspects. Matter of fact, it actually is quite different from Pokemon, like, despite what people are believing. I think the Mon is the only thing, like, they have in common. Like, almost everything else is very different from what I've seen. Then again, I don't know everything about Digimon, only some vague knowledge. Also, from what what one of my friends told me, like a friend who's like obsessed with Digimon. So yeah. Alright, back into the zone. Ooh, what's this? One of those underground Terraria houses? Alright, let's see what we got here. You like climbing the cobweb? Ew.
Hearing Terraria game music in another game is trippy, yo.
Yeah, I know. It is kind of like the moment I heard the tune in Palworld. It certainly felt different, but you can't deny this looks beautiful and surprisingly translates well into 3D. Did I just go back to where I started? Ooh, is that a new type of Dummud? Dummud Gid? I don't know what that is, but I want it. Dummud Guild. Guild. I don't think I'm quite familiar with that particular type. Is that like a new element or something? Oh, they got me some raw Dummud meat. How am I gonna cook that? I don't know. I just remembered I turned on the spawn rate of pals, like, up to, I don't know how much, but a really high amount. That's why there's so many. I completely forgot. But hey, also I figured since I'm like so freaking overpowered now, I might as well increase the spawn rate to hopefully even things out a bit. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, purple ones. Is that gold or something? I don't know, but I found out. What is shooting me through the wall?
It's my first time watching your stream. I was about to hop in a Terraria session but decided to pop by and see what's up when I read the title.
Oh, okay, cool. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, not sure if you heard the news, but yeah, Palworld just got a new Terraria crossover update.
Sorry I had to go and do something, sorry I was away.
It's okay, Freaky. Oh, thought he was alive for a sec. Did everybody kill him? I don't know. Was that a yellow slime? Almost like one, not gonna lie. Alright, you know, maybe I should save my laser minigun for when I really need it.
Laser minigun? This game is wild Mal.
Yeah. And yeah, not sure if you're familiar with Palworld. I said this earlier in the stream. It's basically like a Pokemon parody survival game. Most people sum it up as Pokemon with guns. Because, you know, being a survival game, you can actually, like, hunt, shoot, and kill the Pokemon-like creatures for food and resources. Or, of course, you can catch them, and I just realized I've hardly ever had my own pals fighting alongside me. My favorite is Bushi. Yeah, this cool fire samurai guy, who also happens to have lightning powers. And that really OP teleport slash effect. Nice.
Never played Palworld. I used to play Ark and now am really into Terraria.
Oh, you played Ark Survival Evolved? Well, this game is quite similar to that in a lot of the survival aspects. So yeah, I highly recommend giving this game a try. Like, it's really good, and it's also, fair warning, it's also fairly addictive. Once you start playing, you might never stop. In fact, the game is actually currently on sale right now on PS5 and Steam. So yeah, I definitely recommend getting it while it's cheap.
That. Pal means friend, so really it's friend world.
Yeah, true. I guess that's why they. I guess that's why most of the creatures in this game are often referred to as that. They can either be your best pal or your worst enemy. Depending on how you treat them, of course. It's up to you.
I don't know, man. I don't shoot my friend in the face with a machine gun or now.
True. Well, this world is quite different from Pokemon. I'll say that. Like, in fact, some could say this is essentially like a more semi-realistic depiction of like what if Pokemon actually exists in real life. This is pretty much exactly how people would treat them. Pretty much like any other.
To eat.
My favorite thing to eat? That's a hard question. I can definitely see why. Like, even the new game coming soon, Pokemon Legends ZA, even though it's no longer, even though it no longer looks like it's running on a potato, it still doesn't look nearly as good as this game. Oh, Starions, okay. I've seen those before. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot to turn down the spawn rate on the pals. I got it turned up pretty high. Killamari Primo. Ooh, is that a new version of Killamari? I want it. Gimme.
You can eat them, can't you?
Yes, you can. Matter of fact, a lot of different pals, depending on like killing, then chopping up and cooking the pal. It's hilariously messed up. So yeah, this is essentially like a sort of like a dark, somewhat edgy parody of Pokemon, basically.
Wait,
But the
people
same.
use Pokeballs. What do these guys do to capture them?
Well, Palworld essentially has their own uh, like essential direct equivalent. Ooh, is that a pink slime? It's a illuminant slime. Looked almost like it said Illuminati slime. Like what? And put the tinfoil hat on. Okay, that was actually a pretty scary noise it made. Were those purple bats? Yes, they are.
Lol.
Yeah, so these things are called pal spheres. I know, subtle. Although another way people often try to catch them is essentially by brute force. Like, there's like this. What the frick is going on with those? Like, there's like this group of poachers called the Rain Syndicate, and they essentially like try to like catch them with not so humane means. You know, like the same way you imagine how poachers would
Propods
catch
now.
animals. You're mine. And the rest of you are dead. Is this wall breakable? Oh, yes it... Oh, that's new! Okay, that is definitely new. I don't think... And you created a wall of ice. Alright, you know what? Get him, Bushy. Sick him. Oh, careful, I want at least one alive. Tough little guys, huh? What the frick was that? Okay, now beyond the obvious shock factor of it obviously being like a dark, edgy, messed up parody of Pokemon, it's actually a really good game, and I can definitely see why a lot of people consider this to be objectively a better Pokemon-like game than the official ones, as well as just a great game in general. I think one of the things I really like about this game is that it also feels very similar to Zelda Breath of the Wild. I know I said that earlier, but some people weren't here earlier. Like the open world exploration and various elements definitely gives me that sort of vibe. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom sort of thing. And it just has like a general, like, really satisfying, addictive gameplay system that once I get into it, it's hard for me to get out of it. So yeah, the game's currently on sale. I definitely recommend getting it. Well, it's cheap. I definitely recommend getting it in general, actually. Okay, that was a terrifying noise, not gonna lie. Are
Okay,
those
on PC?
Yeah, the game is available on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X. I highly doubt it'll be coming to the Switch too, given that Nintendo not so secretly hates the developers' guts.
Pokemon X Arc X Terraria.
Yep.
Can other players play with you?
Actually, yes, this game does have multiplayer. A matter of fact, I don't know if I can initiate multiplayer right this second, or if I need to go into the menu and enable multiplayer first. I don't quite know how it works, to be honest. Apparently the enchanted swords, like those swords that home in on enemies, are apparently pals or capturable creatures in this game. Tameable creatures, apparently. I thought it was going to be a weapon. Well, that living sword is mine. Okay, that is a really weird glitch. I also upgraded the spheres with a homing mechanism, so that you don't have to be super accurate when throwing the spheres at them. You can just throw towards them, and it'll seek them out like a seeking missile. Is that sword dead? Did I get one? I don't know, I'm getting another one. Nice, got one. Alright. So, I brought some of my best weapons with me, such as the Gatling gun and the laser Gatling gun, as well as the my grappling hook, my best pickaxe, my best sword, just sword, a guided missile launcher, rocket launcher, plasma cannon, which is at least up to this point the strongest gun in the game, strongest weapon in the game. Or at least it was. I think there might be some newer, possibly better ones. Oh yeah, I think there are some better ones that just got released with this new update, and I can't wait to get a hold of them. Either way, I'm pretty decked out. I got a lot on me. Ooh, like matter of fact, my inventory is starting to pile up a bit. Might have to. Why do I have rocks and wood in here? And fiber. I don't need that. Or course ammo. That ammo sucks. I don't think I really need any leather either. Oh yeah, these guys were kicking my arse. Anyway, I brought a few of my best pals with me as well. Gale Claw, or as my sister and I named him, a Mariglider. I actually use him as a glider. Unfortunately, they had to replace. They had to get rid of using pals as gliders.
Moji, are you watching the stream
least...
yet? What do you think of this game?
Who's Moji? Is he a friend who also really likes Terraria? Well, or at least it still functions the same. I mean, if I didn't have the Gale Claw in my pal team right now, this glider would not go nearly as fast or instantaneous like this. So I'm glad it at least functions the same. You just can't really see visually using the pal as the glider. I'm glad I at least didn't get rid of the functionality. I really hope that they return the stuff they had to cut when the whole lawsuit thing is settled, if they win. I really hope they win. I've just been gliding around in circles, my god. Anyway, I also brought a few of my other best and/or favorite pals. Bushy's by far my favorite pal. Really cool fire samurai dude, who I upgraded with a lightning fruit power. Lightning power fruit, whatever it's called.
My bad, I'm calling my friend to come check your stream. Has a Terraria addict.
Oh, well, I got a feeling that he'll really like this then. Thanks. Would I recommend Terraria fans buy this game just for this content? Absolutely. Like, some people might think that 3D Terraria would just be Minecraft, but this begs to differ. I beg to differ. This is definitely, says otherwise. I could have worded that better, but if I don't plan on what I'm going to say, it doesn't come out well. Alright, and this here is Bastigor, the strongest ice-type pal in the game. And yes, you can pet them too. Matter of fact, these guys are also kind of difficult to get a hold of. You can only get these guys through a specific breeding combination. You can't really find them out in the wild. And I also brought Jet Dragon, or Jetragon, however you pronounce it. Basically the fastest flying pal in the game. Also pretty powerful, too. Not gonna lie, his glowing wings look really cool in caves. And finally, what is quite possibly the ultimate pal is Xenolord. Yeah, he looks cool, but he's even stronger and more destructive than he looks. He's also pretty fast too, and more mobile actually. Like, and getting this guy is not easy either. Like, you have to summon him as a raid boss, and then hope to God.
It's great to have you back streaming.
Yeah, it is. It's good to be streaming again, and hope to God that you can be able to defeat him, because he is by far the most difficult raid boss in the whole game. Like, he's like the best I can describe it. It's like and Chain's only sort of like roll power wise. He's kind of like the equivalent of like Dark Mega Mewtwo X or something like that. maybe not design-wise. Like, I think there's a pal design-wise that looks more like Mewtwo called Lunaris. But you get the idea. Either way, think of Xenolord here as my old reliable, you know, like the SpongeBob moment. This looks like a job for all reliable. Like when all else fails, bring out your all reliable. And Xenolord is mine. So I'm going to keep him here just in case. But Bushi, like, when you level him up, get the right passages and combos, he is really OP. And really cool in general.
You Albrowski, I recognize that music, but that's not the game I was expecting to see XD.
No, your emoji. Yeah, your friend told me about you. So yeah, this is Palworld. It's basically a Pokemon parody survival game, and it's really good. And just recently,
Is
Palworld
that
had a
the true
huge...
Excalibur sword?
I don't know. So, recently, Palworld had a huge crossover expansion update with Terraria. So, this is essentially like 3D
Took you long
Terraria.
enough to get here, bro, lol.
Yeah, this is essentially like a 3D Terraria meets Pokemon and Ark Survival Evolved. Yeah, apparently the enchanted sword things are a tameable creature in the game. Wasn't expecting that, huh? Now, let me see if I can find the outside world again. It looks beautiful.
I'm going to check how much Palworld is.
Well, I don't remember how much it costs in US dollars or in pounds. I do know that in Canadian dollars, the base price is, I think, about $40 Canadian, which is like essentially half the price of most Pokemon games and AAA games in general. And right now, I think it's at least 25% off, if not more. So, dang good price for this. Yeah, I'm so deep into the cave, I'm not sure if I can find my way out. Alright, you know what? Come here, Xenolord. Let's try and find a way out of here. Whoa! We found the Eye of Cthulhu! Alright, you know what? Now might be a good time to bring out the laser minigun. Get him, Bushy. Stick him! And I just realized I tripled the spawn rate, so now there's 3 Eyes of Cthulhu. Alright.
Both eyes.
Oh, dang, I forgot how strong this was. Okay, that is horrifying. And you know what? At least they're weakened enough for me to catch. Hey, you want to see me catch the Eye of Cthulhu like a Pokemon? Boom! Oh, did we just defeat all 3 of them? Did one of them die? Oh, yeah, I guess Bushy killed it. Oh, is apparently I found the very end of the level, cave, whatever, trying to find my way out of the cave. You know what? These, um, I actually kind of want to explore this cave quite a bit more. I think there's quite a few things I missed in here. So
It's
yeah,
18.76 over here.
uh, a little over 18 pounds. That sounds good. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Oh, my hour of data just went up. Hope that doesn't interrupt the stream. Because, you see, my house's Wi-Fi is terrible. Um, my family lives in an old house where the internet runs through copper wire. So it's basically impossible to live stream with our base internet. So every time I live stream, I have to use a hotspot from my iPhone. And I just use one of my 5 free hours of data. But hey, I'm fine using my regular data as well. I doubt I'm going to be another hour. And sometimes when the hour is up, sometimes it causes the stream to disconnect. Sometimes it doesn't. As long as we're still connected and live, that's good. I'll just keep playing for now. Although if I did clear out everything I wanted to see in the dungeon,
What's shaking, dude?
just when the
It's 18.76 over here.
I
Oh
think some
no
old
way,
comments
you
are
just
popping
put
up
the eye of
again.
Cthulhu in a pokeball grinning squinting face. BTW, you just got another subscriber, buddy. Much love from South Africa, my G.
Oh,
South African fanbase growing
thanks.
slowly, lol.
Oh, why thank you. I'm glad to have you here.
Image shooting a ghost like Pokemon, lol.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of that in this
Lol.
game. I mean, I mean, this is, this is a survival game, technically, like Ark, but with, Pokemon-like elements. And now apparently Terraria elements, too. Alright, let's see if
Casper
we...
ain't ready for no laser minigun XD.
I think some of the old comments are starting to pop up on the stream. Oh. Oh, you want me to use the laser minigun? Okay.
That minigun is crowd out ousey, right, lol.
Pretty sick, huh? Yeah, the laser minigun is pretty OP. I mean, it practically annihilated the Eyes of Cthulhu, as you might have just saw not too long ago. Now, how do I get out of here?
Sheesh.
You certainly ain't. Didn't I just kill those guys earlier, or do they just respawn? Eh, what's in here? Don't think I've been here. I put my pickaxe back. Hey, Bushy, can you take care of those guys while I get my pickaxe? Thanks. Oh, what's in here? What the frick? Falling rocks? What was that? Ooh, what is that? Life crystals? Life crystal, that's a thing from Terraria, right? Like, I binge watched PewDiePie's Terraria Let's Play series and to get myself more familiarized with Terraria before this update dropped. I can't say, no, I don't remember the life crystal, though, I'll say that. Oh, you want a sword fight? Bring it on. Fighting living swords with a sword. Oh, dang, my inventory's gotten full. You know what? I think I'll feed some of my pals. I have Cthulhu Mask? Alright, you know what? What the heck? Oh. Okay, not gonna lie, that's hilariously cursed. And I guess I have two of them because I defeated him more than once. Because I turned up the spawn rate way too high. Why do I still have this junk? I don't need this. Oh, I definitely don't need that crap. Pal oil I have way too much of. Raw dummas, on the other hand.
That mask looks cursed in 3D now.
I know, it does. It looks so cursed. And, let's see, my Hexalite helmet, my strongest helmet, has 402 defense. This has 350 defense. Oh, pretty close. You know what? Sure, I'll wear it. Why not? I gotta be honest here, I have no idea where I was. Or where I'm going. Like, I'm trying so hard to find the outside world. Because, well, I want to show you just how beautiful, the outside world is. It's outside this cave. Like, you'd be surprised just how well the, world of Terraria translates into 3D in this game. Particularly all the trees and grass and stuff. It looks so good. If I can find it. Oh, how I finally found the outside? Let's see. And I'm back at the exit. On paper, it would make sense to just leave the dungeon and come back in, but I'm pretty sure after I leave, the dungeon is going to be locked for a certain amount of time, and I won't be able to go back in for at least an hour or something like that. Yeah, it's a stupid system there. Well, that method didn't work like I hoped it would. Looked almost like there was an entrance or something up there. Another life crystal? Or is that the same one just respawned? I don't know. Yeah, that's the crap I dropped earlier, so yeah, I think it is. Hold on, when did I get this? The helmet schematic. Where did I find that? Well, I guess all I'm missing is the greaves, I think. Or, no wait, I think the armor. Okay, I guess the armor and greaves are both one thing. I'm thinking of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. I forgot the armor is all one body piece and the helmet is separate. My bad. Well, I got schematics for both the helmet and the armor. Though this one's an uncommon and this one's a legendary. Wow. Can't wait to cook that up. Hey, what's his name? Hey, Emoji Tube, you still there?
Yep.
So yeah, I'm having a really difficult time trying to find my way out of this cave and back into the surface world. I was really trying to find it so I could show you what the outside looked like and how beautiful it was, but I'm starting to kind of give up on that. Not gonna lie. You think you could if you go rewind the stream all the way back to the beginning or like first 10 minutes of it, you'll see what the outside world looked like. Oh, big green slimes. Wait, rainbow slimes. Okay, that's new. So yeah, if you rewind the stream, you'll see what it looks like. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? Tell me what you think.
Yeah, cause this cave is like a labyrinth XD.
Yeah, it definitely is. I guess that was also like kind of a thing in Terraria as well, where like the labyrinth underground caves go so deep it's almost impossible to find your way out. Yeah, yeah, your ice walls ain't gonna work against this guy. His like giant like ice stalactites are just gonna shatter right through that and put you down. Or I could just get Bushy to sick you. Oh, they have precious plumes, huh? Those are worth some money. Well, it doesn't look like I'm going to find anything else anytime soon, so I'm just gonna... So you know what, I'm just gonna leave the dungeon for now. I don't know if I'll be able to get back in after, or if I'll have to wait a certain amount of time, but... Yeah. Oh yeah, right, the end of level chests. Celestial Sigil Schematic. Is that the thing for summoning the Moon Lord, I think he's called? Yeah, I think that's the thing for summoning like the Cthulhu Moon Lord guy. Alright. Out of the dungeon we go. Let's see, how long until I can return? I freaking knew it. Oh wait, I can go back in? Oh, I thought it was gonna not allow me to go back in for another hour. I guess it expires in an hour. I guess that's what I meant. So, you know what? I'm gonna go back in real quick. Alright, let's see. Will I be able to show you the world? Oh yeah, finally. So, Moji, what do you think of this? Pretty nice, huh?
Okay, no cap, the outside looks really cool, but how big is the map in this game?
Well, how big is the map in this game? Well, given that it's a survival game like Ark, and it actually has a pretty big open world, like comparable to something like Zelda Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. So yeah, pretty big. Now, I'm actually currently in a dungeon right now. I know, like, hard to believe you can call this a dungeon, considering how open the sky and space is. So yeah, like this.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, this Terraria-themed dungeon is fairly sizable. It's definitely bigger than most standard dungeons in the game, for sure. Now, I don't think I've seen everything the dungeon has to offer, but probably most of it. So, you know what? I'm actually going to go back to my main base, craft the signature Terraria armor, and maybe a couple other things, and of course unload my inventory. Definitely got to do that. What the frick? Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to come back. Yeah, so yeah, your friend tells me that that you're quite a Terraria addict, right? Well, would I recommend buying this game just for that one bit? Well, that one bit, I'd say, definitely makes it worth it for any Terraria fan, let alone everything else this game has to offer. And, yeah, of course, well, I have several bases. This is my most productive base, where all the big workbenches and stuff go. Yeah, there's a lot happening here, so the frame rate really stutters around this base. Hey, Anubis, what's happening? Alright. Now, these things, hollowed bars. Now, those, I don't know how common those are found in Terraria, but,
Lol, damn, he told you that? Oh my, well, yeah, I got him to download it too since I got bored of Ark.
Yeah, not gonna lie. I tried Ark once. It was hard for me to get into. It did feel rather boring. But this game, despite having some survival mechanics similar to Ark, it's definitely more fun, in my opinion. In fact, I hardly ever got bored of this game. Like, I know I probably said this so many times, but this game is very addictive. It's hard. It's easy to just get lost in it. Like, Coralum ore. Like, I thought I was gonna find some Coralum ore in the Terraria level. Apparently not. All right. Oh, well, I'm glad I collected tons of that hollow bar stuff. I'm glad I don't need any other materials to make this. All right. Oh, already it's done?
He's actually waiting for me in Terraria right now, getting killed, and I'm just watching your stream XD.
Oh, I'm sorry if I'm kind of interrupting that session. All right, now where did the Terraria armor go? It's in here.
After I get Cyberpunk, Palworld is next. You convinced me.
Oh, I'm glad I did. Let's see. This says... I'm waiting for that to uncover. 754 defense. Oh, wow. The defense on this is much lower, but not gonna lie, it does look really cool, doesn't it? How cool does that look? I'm gonna put these in here with the other schematics. And my sacred armor I'm gonna keep in here for safekeeping.
Woo. Super.
I know, right?
Hallowed armor.
Yep.
Now you just need the Terra blade.
Probably. I think the Terrorblade might be somewhere in this game. I just don't know where exactly. Although there are some new pals, Terraria creatures that I caught. Such as the slime, the eyes. And apparently these enchanted swords are considered pals too. So, you know what? I don't really have much use for a jet dragon in those narrow caves, so I'm just going to put them in here for now. And, apparently this guy here counts as a pal. The sword. You could use some more leveling up, I'll say that. I just realized if those swords what sex is the sword? Female. Let's see, is the other sword a male? Yes, it is. I just realized I can put these two swords together and put them in the breeding pen and get the swords to breed. Make more swords. Oh, and I have a male and female Eye of Cthulhu as well. Of course, I can get the eyeballs to breed as well. I don't even want to picture that. It's so.
Nuts.
I don't even want to picture that. It's so cursed. This one's stronger, so bringing. I don't think I really need Xenolord at the moment. So yeah, I'm gonna bring Eye of Cthulhu and Enchanted Swords. Mr. Bushy. Who else should I bring? Yeah, this is one of the new pals that dropped in the update. Adorable. You know what? What the heck? Why don't I bring her with me as well? In fact, I know just the name for her. Or is it? Oh, it's a him. I mean, well, they all look the same, so not to sound like a racist or anything. Yeah, this one's nice and balanced, actually. I know the perfect name for her.
It's a game liven up, dude, huh?
I know, right? Okay. Oh, that's right. There are other things I need to put away. Sometimes it's the little things that make this game like go on forever, but you never get tired of it. It's always one little thing after another, and it keeps piling up. Oh yeah. Oh, that really leveled her up. Oh yeah, I've actually been having a bunch of those things set aside, waiting for the right pal to use them on. In fact, I've done almost everything there is to do in this game, so much so that I kind of ran out of things to do until this update finally dropped. Played the crap out of it. I think I have more somewhere, but oh, I do have a few more in here, and I have some more at other bases too. But I think we get the idea here. Alright, I think that's enough for now. Right, and these I'll also put away. Oh, and this. I just realized I don't think there's any fishing areas inside the Terraria. I haven't tried the fishing thing yet. Guess I'll put those away for now. And oh, you know what? Let's bring some of my other weapons with me, like the flamethrower. Yeah.
Yo my G, I'll see you next stream. I'm running late for a gaming session with the homie and he's getting his butt handed to him. PS, yes, you.
Yes. Sorry about that. Well, thanks for attending the stream, Moji. I was about to go back into the Terraria Dungeon, but I guess there's not much else to see beyond what we've already seen. I guess you can go back and rewatch stuff you missed later if you want. But hey, if you ever get a chance to buy and download Palworld and try the new Terraria Dungeon and stuff, please let me know. Please let me know your thoughts on it. I think you'll love it. It's on sale right now, so definitely the perfect time to get it. All right.
Awesome. I'll definitely let you know. Enjoy the rest of the session. Take care and God bless my bro.
Thank you, and to you as well. Yeah, I hope you and your friend enjoy the game. Well, time to go back to the dungeon and see what there is. See you later, Moji. Crazy how I could just spawn the Eye of Cthulhu as an ally on a whim. Same with the sword. Alright, Vimo, let's see what you can do. If you're wondering why I named her Vimo, it's because it's like a common thing that Octolings say in the Splatoon series. Vimo! Something like that. That sounded terrible, but you get the idea. And I don't know why, but she really gives me Octoling vibes. Mainly the eyes. And the tentacles, of course. Oh, is that some new Terraria armor? Wait a minute. Hollow plate mail. Well, I'm glad I found this. I guess I was lucky enough to find the legendary one the first time, because this is essentially the same armor, but significantly weaker. Hollowed hood. I guess that's a new different thing, huh? Cool. Now, one thing, I wouldn't say I'm disappointed exactly, but one thing I kind of hope to see that I'm a little bummed isn't there is like the queen bee section, with like the big honeycomb hives and the bees and the queen bee that attacks you. Like they could have used like the bee guards or bee grates, whatever they call those, the bee pals that explode. The kamikaze bees. I'm terribly sorry. And of course, Elizabeth, the queen bee, as the role of queen bee. Like that would have really fit with this. almost accidentally dropped that. And I'm back in the same house again. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm just lost, I don't remember how I found the underground before, or if this is like or if like the design of this is like procedurally generated and the layout of the state of this dungeon changes every time, like some of the other dungeons do. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Oh, there he is. Ooh, Excalibur schematic? Well, I bet Moji would have loved to have been here for this. It's a common. But hey, I'm sure it'll still look cool. Hopefully I'll find a stronger one. A red slime? I don't remember those. Ooh, what is that? Can I get it? Oh, is it just there for decoration? Okay. Well, this was definitely new, at least. Hey, I wonder about the Terra Blade, like the big, powerful green glowing blade thing from Terraria. Is that something I need to find, kind of like in that teaser trailer, the animated one, or do I need to find like a schematic for it and craft it? I don't know. I guess we'll find out soon. Ooh, more red slimes.
Hey there, my BF just asked me to come and check out the game you're playing. It looks so cool and the animals are adorable. Why are you killy?
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, Palworld. It's basically like a Pokemon parody survival game, and recently it got a big crossover update with Terraria. As you can see, oh no, please don't crash. Oh, yeah, it lagged for a moment. It looked almost like it was about to crash. A lot happening all at once. Well, not too far from the outside world, actually. Let me show you what the outside world looks like. It's beautiful. What do you think? Pretty nice, huh? Ugh. Think you're so scary with those teeth? Let me show you what a real eye looks like. So yeah, as you can see, I caught and
Yeah, it's
tamed.
like a little valley.
I caught and tamed the Eye of Cthulhu like a Pokemon. Um, I caught Cthulhu good. Gee, thanks for getting that song stuck in my head, Sammy. Sorry, my there's this song my sister was listening to on repeat, and well, very similar to what I just sang there. Gee, thanks. Uh, if you know, you know. Yeah. So, I'm guessing you're a fan of Terraria as well. Did I get a purple slime already? I forget. Well, I'm going to catch one just in case anyway. So that's why I couldn't find my way out of there before. Because the entrance was like way up there, and the terrain of rocks there probably made it almost physically impossible to reach, and almost invisible to the eye. No wonder I couldn't find my way out before. Well, here I go again.
No, my boyfriend is the Terraria fan. I like GTA, but he always gets me trying weird games.
Ah, okay, fair enough. This was definitely certainly a strange one, but in a good way. Like, it's mainly a survival game, similar to games like Ark Survival Evolved, but it also feels a lot like games like Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, with its open world exploration and stuff like that. And of course, like the first thing you'll immediately notice, aside from the Terraria crossover stuff you see, is that it's basically like a big Pokemon parody, like I said before. In this case, you shoot him. And, oh, not to mention, the game is also on sale at the moment, so I definitely highly recommend getting it while it's cheap. I know we
But
said
I
that a
don't
bunch
like
before.
killing cute critters, pleading face.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, this game is essentially meant to be sort of like a dark, edgy, messed up parody of Pokemon anyway. Some even say it's sort of like the dark reality of what people would do to Pokemon if they actually existed in real life. So yeah, I know this game isn't for everyone. If you don't want to hurt him, you can also just catch him. Or let your pals do the fighting for you. So I didn't even see that. Well, hey, I do recommend at least checking it out. Then again, I guess you're already kind of doing that here. Never mind, I guess. You know, I'm gonna be honest here. Given that I started streaming this game at like around 4 a.m. On my end, at least EST time zone, I didn't think that many people would watch. But hey, I'm not complaining. It's always good to have more people to talk to and socialize with while streaming. Oh, geez. Those swords are doing serious damage to my sword. Yeah.
What are you doing in this place? I'm so confused, grinning face with sweat. Shukurani watching a gaming stream. I've officially seen it all. Face blue smiling.
I'm guessing I didn't quite catch the name or how to pronounce it. I'm guessing he doesn't watch gaming streams very often. Also, if he's like a relatively popular YouTuber, it's not one I'm familiar with. No offense. Alright, you know what? Cover my back, Mimo. Anyway, what I'm doing here is, I'm basically just exploring the Terraria crossover cave here, seeing what it has to offer. This is actually this is actually the second time I went in, just see if there's anything I missed the first time, or if anything's different the second time going in. Time for another Eye of Cthulhu boss fight. Oh, yes, sirree. And this time I brought my own Eye of Cthulhu to join the
Whatever.
battle.
Face blue smiling, face blue smiling. Shez, my friend's GF. He just dropped your link in our group chat and said we should come by and say hi and sub.
Oh, thanks. So I guess this is kind of like the equivalent of a Twitch rage on YouTube, sort of. Well, thanks for dropping by. It's always good to see new faces here, new people to hang out with on stream. My Eye of Cthulhu is stronger than yours. Don't even bother. Although it is a little difficult to tell them apart now. You know what? Let's capture more of them. Alright, one left. Alright. Shoot him in the eye. Well, I mean, all of him is an eye, but you know what I mean. Nice pixelated death thing in there. Nice. Very in tune with the game, I guess. Okay. Okay, now that we're done that, time to leave the dungeon. I got some new schematics, new stuff to craft. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I just remembered.
Okay, but is it confusing like Ark? I could never get into that.
It has survival elements similar to Ark, but honestly, I've had a much easier time trying to figure out how this game works than I did Ark. You know, I just remembered, this is like one of those island structures that they sort of copy and pasted several times in the update.
Yeah, it's not a Twitch raid. Lmao has not streaming RN. He just dropped the link in his Discord. Moji never suggest YouTubers, so decided ill.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, maybe this island isn't quite the same as the other ones I've seen several times. Thought it was at first. Where is it? Is that a soul crystal? Miss me. Okay, that one didn't miss. Small soul. My god, those things are a little annoying.
I just know has gonna convince us all to get this game so we can play it with him. What have you done, man? Face blue smiling, face blue smiley.
Well, that's a decision that you might not regret, actually, because this game is really dang good. Oh, not to mention, I probably said this like a million times by now, but right now the game is on sale on PS5 and Steam. So, definitely a good time to get it, if any. Oh, hold up here. I'm pretty sure that I saw... I guess it's not exactly the same as the others as I thought. Never mind. I'm just going to go back to my industrial base here. I have several bases. This one I'm going to is where most of the creative stuff happens. If I need to like make stuff, I designed it to look like a big sweatshop factory or something.
Definitely wouldn't play this alone, co. Not really my aesthetic. Cool.
Yeah, fair enough. Best I can describe this game, it's like a Pokemon parody survival game. It has elements of like Ark Survival, Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, obviously Pokemon and Terraria with a new crossover, and a couple others. But it blends them all together in a way that feels surprisingly unique in its own way, and it's really fun and very addictive. It's once you start playing, you might never stop. Fair warning. Why do I have course ammo? That stuff sucks. Alright. Oh, that's right. There's one thing I didn't put in there yet. This stuff. Ooh, Vortex Beater schematic. Okay, that's a new one. Yeah.
What GPU are you running on, bro?
What GPU? Actually, I'm playing on PS5. Oh yeah, I got me a Terraria Excalibur, baby. Let's see, 525, 360. Oh. Oh
Streaming
wow,
from
okay.
PlayStation? Never seen someone do that.
Oh, yeah, the PS5 has its own built-in streaming system, which I think is much more has a much more convenient and accessible layout. Because whenever I stream games on Steam on PC, I have to connect it through OBS, and which is really finicky and isn't always the most reliable. Whereas PS5's built-in streaming thing connects directly to YouTube and often goes much more smoothly, well, provided my internet doesn't screw up. Wow, this chops fast. Compare that to okay, well, let's see. 525 damage, 360 damage. Well, it does almost 200 less damage. But definitely makes up for that with the speed. Dang. And this is just a common variant?
Lol Moji always complains about OBS being a lil wonky sometimes, face blue smiling.
Okay, I guess a lot of people share that sentiment then. Oh, and not to mention, the PS5 also has, I just realized I didn't put it on. Also, even as a camera, I'll put it here. I just realized it's dark in here. You can't see something very well, can you? I probably look really creepy in this light, don't I? Oh yeah, Meow Mirror. That's also a fun fact. Hold on a
Phase the
second.
kitty sword.
Yeah, Meow Mirror is also a thing in the game. I don't remember where I put it. that was actually released a long time ago, long before the big Terraria crossover world thing even happened. So the PS5 has its own like special webcam specifically for
Roll
streaming, so you
wants
can
with
display
you and cute
yourself.
weapons Shukurani. XD.
Even though I already have a
Cute
Meow
usually
Mirror,
isn't powerful lol.
let's see how much does it. I guess I can spare that much. Why not? Even though I already have one, I have no idea where I put it, so I'll just make a new one. What the frick is? Did somebody else pick it up and put it away without my permission? Yes, they did. Oops, didn't mean to pick you up. Sorry. Don't you just hate when you're trying to switch your weapons and you end up picking up one of your pals? Cool, huh? If you guys want, I could turn on the light. Hey, I'm streaming. Okay, is that better? I know I probably look really weird in this light, don't I? Oh, I also got a new controller recently. This cool like futuristic shiny purplish one. And again, it's kind of hard to see some of the menu with my camera blocking it, so you know what? Maybe I'll just turn the camera off. Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to craft a new weapon when I got a schematic for. Let's see, and that's the Vortex Beater. Vortex Beater. Why does that sound like the name of an adult toy? Never mind. Alright. Well, that's right. Now that I have those weapons, I can put the schematics in here. Oh, my schematic thing is almost full. Oh, I didn't craft that new helmet yet. Oh, yeah, it's down here. Ah, here we go. So what is this thing anyway? Let's try it out. Ah, cool. How much support does it have compared to the, not much, huh? I don't need force ammo.
Hey,
Hey, Freaky, what's up? Now, hold up here. Celestial Sigil Schematic.
the Skylo.
Oh, hardy har. Hmm. Don't even need those. Yeah, I should probably make a new box for schematics. Maybe one right here. Hmm. Yeah, there it is. Oh, that's right. I was, it's a secret offered to a summoning altar to summon a powerful Ooh, is this like the Cthulhu, Moon Lord guy? Well, in that case, if we're gonna summon and fight the Moon Lords, then we're definitely gonna need to be well prepared. Oh, frick, I forgot to. I could just uncheck all and then check that one. I just realized I'm stupid. Well, like I was saying, if we're gonna fight the Moon Lord, we're gonna need to be well prepared. What weapon should I bring? Then again, I guess I already have most of my best ones with me. I didn't put I didn't put that in the fridge. Frick, I knew I was forgetting something.
So you prefer PS over PC gaming, or was it just the cheaper option? Cause I need an upgrade, but $1,500 for a PC is making me think twice. Face BL.
Uh, I guess when it comes generally to gaming, I usually prefer PS5, but I'm not opposed to PC. I do have a very strong, a fairly powerful gaming laptop, which I sometimes play games on Steam on. I don't know. I guess I typically prefer gaming in general on PS5, usually because I feel like I have more overall control over it. I feel like it's more accessible gaming wise, and also because I like to own games physically, especially when with the gaming industry trying to push for an all digital media, and right now the only thing that's holding them back from officially doing that is people fighting back against it. to ensure that, game preservation, physical gaming is still a thing. So yeah, if a new game comes out and I want to get it physically, PS5 is usually my initial
Psychical
platform for
media
that.
forever, baby.
Yeah. And not to mention, I also got a Nintendo Switch too, mainly for the exclusive games coming out. Oh, I didn't mean to summon those guys into the base. Sorry. Stupid. Alright. I'm gonna bring all my best pals with me. Yeah, but I trained these pals up real good to the point where they're practically unbeatable. Although I haven't played multiplayer yet, so I could be wrong in that regard. Like the battle arena mode. Yeah. You know what? I'm getting all the guns. Screw it. I'm getting them all. Like Deadpool said, I need all the guns! Not that grenade launcher. This one, the stronger one. Oh yeah, and the bow. Where's the bow? Alright. Where'd I put my... Oh, alright, the laser minigun is up there. Laser minigun. Excalibur. Got a missile launcher. And... Okay, that is weird. I've never seen... I've never seen equipping a plasma cannon cause him to T-pose before. That is really weird. Yeah, that's a first. Now, that being said, I don't know if I need all of these, but I'll never know. It might be over preparing just a little, but but we're gonna fight the friggin' Moon Lord. For what I've seen in Terraria, that guy's no joke. So even if I am over preparing, that's not can't be too careful, right? Also, if he's anywhere near as powerful as Xenolord, if not even more so, then holy crap, am I going to be in for a ride? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need my best armor, too, because as cool as this stuff looks, it's not quite as strong as my best armor I have on me. I'm naked. Almost. Where's Hexalite armor? Hexalite helmet? There we go. There we go. Oh, that's right. I even have a training manual there. Maybe I'll bring a Cthulhu into my inventory real quick. I mean, into my PAL team, whatever.
You have physical games? Damn. Moji is the only guy I know who has physical games, has got the Elder Scrolls and Halaji with old T's games in.
Seriously? I'm not gonna lie, this is really making me fear for the future of gaming if a lot of people are really preferring digital over physical. Like,
I think you'll get PS5 for GTA 6.
It might not be a bad idea. Because I don't know about you guys, but as convenient and accessible as digital gaming is, I actually much prefer actually owning the games I buy.
I'm gonna go whip up some lunch for the boys. Bye for now. Hands yellow, heart red.
Oh, thanks. You sure you don't want to see me fight the Moon Lords like the big bad final boss of Terraria in 3D?
Damn
But
right.
if you're not able to, that's fine. I guess you can rewatch the stream later. Oh yeah, I'm just visiting each and every one of my bases
Ooh, I
individually.
wanna see that.
Yeah. Right now I'm just quickly visiting all of my bases. Hey, my sister built this house herself. Looks really cool.
Discs get damaged or lost or stolen, so I just find it inconvenient.
Yeah, that's never really been a problem for me. I mean, damage or less. Just keep them on the shelf. Exactly know where you're gonna find them, and just treat them delicately like you would anything else, really. Anything else you value. It's really not that big of a deal, and honestly, I think it's worth being able to own the game anyway. Because with digital games, you don't actually own them. And there's way too big a risk that the companies will just one day decide to take the game away from you for whatever reason. I've been seeing it happen like more often than it should, and it's not okay. And that's also like, why do you think that there are like so many people like saying the classic essentially what's become a mantra at this point? If buying isn't owning, then piracy isn't stealing. And honestly, it's becoming way too big of a mess. I'd rather not get into this discussion here. But I've already gotten into it, so why am I even bothering? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Either way, but whichever way you look at it, it's better to own the games, and generally I find it in general more satisfying to own them physically anyway, but that's just me. I mean, I'm not shaming anybody who
Geez,
prefers
that's
digital or
scary.
anything like
I
that.
saw only up the game was taken off Steam. I wonder in cases like that, do they take the game back even though you paid full?
Sometimes they do, yeah. For what I remember, I forget which game it was. I
Preach
think it
it,
was
brother, preach it. If I paid money for it, it should be mine.
exactly. Now, I'm not shaming anyone who prefers digital. I can definitely see the appeal, but I just prefer, I find it much more satisfying to own games physically, and I prefer to actually own the games I buy. Yeah, because if the game gets taken off the store digitally and it's no longer digitally accessible, you can still play the game that's on the physical disc or cart, or the amount of the game that's built into it, even if it's not all the game that was later added via updates, live service, and stuff like that. But then again, that's a whole other can of worms to open. I'll say this much.
Touche.
I do hope that technically Palworld is actually still in early access, which is hard to believe because it's so good, so well made. So when Palworld officially gets its full retail release and whatnot, I do hope it comes out physically. I really do. Now, unfortunately, a lot of indie games never had the option to be released physically, sadly. I will say this much. When it comes to, buying games digitally, I definitely trust indie game developers much more than big corporate AAA studios, because they are much more likely to, just suddenly decide to take the game away from you than small, passionate indie developers are, for what I've seen at least. Alright, level up to 65. Nice. Oh yeah, my sister's been trying to create the ultimate chickpea. Uh, like trying to make a chicken so overpowered it can kill
Indie
anybody.
games have a lot of passion put into them.
Yeah. Also the developers in general, like the people, like the companies, like the small studios and people behind them are generally much more respectable as people and game developers in general as well, and definitely more trustworthy when it comes to like you know how they handle games and treat their customers as well. Obviously, then again, that's not really anything new.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Frederick von Fezberg. Oh hey Frederick, what's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. All right,
Doing good.
that's good to hear. All right.
Well, hello there, good sir, D.
All right, now off to the battleground.
Question: have you caught Neptilius and the Walaskas?
Neptilius and the
And hello to you, Dark House. Is your character a girl? Virtual Yug, Yadawi.
Oh, my character? Actually, it's based on Link from Zelda Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Since this game very much reminds me of that, my sister and I decided to create an avatar based on Link. His name is LinkedIn. Okay.
Oh, she Suao looks cute. Virtual Yug, Virtual Yug.
Finally here at the battlegrounds. I brought all my best weapons with me. Brought my best team of pals with me.
Oh boy.
This is going to be intense. We're about to fight. We're about to fight the Moonlord, like the ultimate final boss of Terraria, as far as I'm aware. And we're about to fight him in Palworld. Hold on a second. Serious. Now, before I summon him in the altar, I
How
need to
do
get
you
a.
feel, Andy?
Oh, I feel good. Thanks
I'm
for
waiting
asking.
to see this boss fight, lol. Face fuchsia tongue out. Yeah, the moon guy from Terraria.
Yeah, if he's anything like Xenolord, oh boy, this is gonna be intense. Yeah, you guys might want to get out of here. We're about to summon an apocalyptic deity or something like that. Like, if I'm gonna have any
Nah,
chance of being.
Moon Lord is worse. Also the biggest boss.
What? What? Wait, you're serious? Like, the Moon Lord is worse than Xenolord? Oh boy. Well, in that case,
Yep.
well,
And has a giant.
well, in that case, I think I'll move to my special battleground then. One I picked specifically for Xenolord.
Frederick, your name is epic dude, face blue smiling, face blue smiling. Thanks you Dark.
Heck is that? You
Thank
guys.
asterisk. Thank asterisk.
Let's see, where's that secret opening? I hope they didn't patch it. So, you see, guys, I discovered this on YouTube, unlike one of the best ways to beat Xenoloord, is that there's actually like a little opening here somewhere where you can actually go behind this rock and sort of cheese the boss a little. Oh god, tell me they didn't patch it up. I swear to god, if they patched it up, that's gonna really suck. Either they patched it up, or I forgot exactly where it is and how to get in. But wait, I don't know if I found it or not.
You'll need to dodge a lot with Moonlord.
Okay, thanks for the tip. I'm actually getting quite worried now.
It's bullet hell but with big bullets.
Oh, I'm sure. Where the frick is the... Did I find? I doubt it. No, that's not it. Please, for the love of God, tell me they didn't patch up the secret Heidi cave. Either they patched it up, or I just forgot where it was. Because I feel like I'm starting to go crazy here. Did they patch it up? I swear to God, if they did patch it up, I'm going to be very upset. Yeah, I think they patched it. Frick. So basically, how it was supposed to work before, at least, is that there's like a little crease somewhere in this rock formation where you can actually go behind the rock, uh, which isn't what the developers intended. And you can actually like go behind this rock wall here, and you can actually see through the other side like a one-way mirror, and you can shoot through it too. But the big bad boss can't get you through it. But unfortunately, it looks like they patched it. You know, I really hate it when developers do that. When they patch up any glitches or that are actually helpful rather than ones that hinder the gameplay. You know, some people might disagree, but I think that that any glitches that are actually like helpful in some way should be left alone, and only ones that actually like cause problems or hinder the gameplay experience should be patched out. Well, there goes my original plan. Man, that really sucks.
I do suggest having the Terra Prisma instead.
What's Terra Prisma? Is that a new thing they added? Forgive me if I sound like an idiot for asking.
It's from the Terraria realm.
I'm guessing that's something I didn't get yet.
You're not an idiot.
Oh, thanks, Freaky. Oh well, guess I'm just gonna have to trust my luck. I had a feeling cheesing this boss would be too easy. Or even then, even that might not be easy enough. Okay, that's still there.
Remember has very big.
Well, don't worry, I know. I know. And that's why, if he really is worse than Xenolords, then, oh boy, I'm gonna need to bring out a whole army of all my strongest pals. Thankfully, I've got quite a few level 60 pals lined up here. In fact, I'm going to summon so many of them, it's probably going to cause the whole game to slow down to like a slideshow frame rate. Mm. All right, laser Gatling gun, plasma cannon, Excalibur, guided missile launcher, vortex blaster. Oh, I don't know how effective this thing would be, to be honest. Oh, that's right. I was going to build a feed box to, to give my army a little something to eat.
Good luck
And
with the boss.
thanks. Now, I apologize if I kept you guys waiting a little too long. Alright, got you guys some french fries there. Give you a little bite to eat in preparation for the boss. Alright, we'll start with like the first two bosses I got. Well, I mean, one of them isn't a boss exactly, but you get the idea. Oh, is that the way he eats? Just gaping maw open like that? That makes sense, I guess. Alright.
Would be funny if you just used 50 enchanted swords lol.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty funny. Let's see, how many? Eight. Eight more. Who else should I bring in? I guess another Xenomode. Alright, got
Wanna
an
know
army.
something funny?
Alright, got an army of 55 of my strongest pals. All out here. Yep, 50 in the base, 5 in my deck. Including my old reliable Xenolord. Alright, hope you guys are well fed, because this is going to be intense. Oh boy, I am nervous. If this really is worse than Xenolord, then oh boy, I am in for quite a ride. And you know what? Hey, what happened to? Hey, what happened to the? What happened to those things that give me a little like attack boost? Oh well. All right. Well, I hope what I have is enough. You guys ready for this? Y'all ready for this? All right. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Let's do this.
Yes, sir.
If you kept you guys waiting long enough, now it's time to summon. Summon the Moon Lord.
Moon Lord, let's go.
Well, you weren't kidding about him being big. Wait, he's only level 50?
Send him back to the moon XD.
Oh, jeez. Alright. Yeah, it's a little hard to navigate with, to maneuver with such a choppy frame rate, you know, like 50 pals going at it. True Eye of Cthulhu.
Face fuchsia white eyes. I'm mad at Moon Lord for being this weak.
Oh, aim at the eyes? Okay.
He should've been level 70. At least yours is just choppy. My PC would turn into a furnace trying to do this boss fight. Now.
Am I using the laser minigun? That's right. Kamehameha's arse. Aim for the eyes.
Laser minigun, let's frickin' go.
Yeah, laser minigun, let's go!
Question,
And
is
now,
this multiplayer?
laser rifle. Or not. Oh, is he dead? Holy crap. Okay, that actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie, you made it sound like it was gonna be like ultra hell. Like when you said he was like worse than Xenolord, I thought it was gonna be like a battle like any other in this game. Like I was like really nervous going into this.
That was a lot of shiny and sparkles.
Then again, I do have the settings adjusted to a specific rate that doesn't make me guaranteed to win, but does make at least losing less likely and or painful. Like to the point where at least the big raid bosses don't one shot me at least. So it wasn't like I didn't put the settings to like a totally unfair rate, but not gonna lie, I expected Moon Lord to be like a level 65, like at the highest level cap there is in this game. How many of my pals on incapacitated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh.
I'm sure that guy is harder in the actual Terraria game. Nice victory, browski.
Yep. Well, to be fair, if I was facing him one-on-one, it probably would have been much more hell. But considering that I had a freaking army of 50 level 60 pals fighting him all at once, not to mention I was riding on the back of Xenolord like the ultimate pal, and I had all my strongest weapons with me,
Oh now.
including a laser minigun, a plasma cannon, guided missile launcher, and all this other stuff here that's are pretty overpowered weapons. It's not to mention I have the settings set very specifically where I had damage done to the player turned very low down
Wanna know something funny?
so that the raid bosses don't one shot me, which is why I'm which is why my body's practically made of steel. It might seem a little unfair or cheesy, but when dealing with things like this, it's actually a little more balanced than you think. A wild wolf died. Rest in peace, little buddy. You know, I wonder, do I have an egg for the Cthulhu guy? Wait, so you're... No egg? So you're telling me that I can't actually hatch and tame a Cthulhu,
Are there
Moon
other
Lord like a
biomes in this
pal?
game, like snow biome, desert, swamp, etc.? No e.g.
Oh, that's a shame, because I was really looking forward to like, hatching a Moon Lord, a tameable one, having him work at the base, maybe even put him in a breeding pen, or maybe just petting him. Okay, seriously? Inventory full. Yeah, right. You know what? I know we're probably not all that satisfied, so you know what? Let's fight him again. Yeah, let's do it again. So, and this time, instead of having a whole army at my side, let's see what he's like fighting one-on-one. With the pals I
Let's
have
go
on me.
baby. Fight him again?
Yeah, and this time, instead of having like the whole army mow him down, I'm just gonna use the weapons I have and the pals I have in my current team.
It'll be more fair.
Yeah, definitely. I doubt I'm gonna survive it, though. I'll say that.
Bro about to die XD.
Probably, yeah. Why does that happen sometimes? Alright. What's it called again? Let's see, I have the advanced bow, which has like the most overpowered arrows in the game. A guided missile launcher. The laser minigun. Super OP. And the plasma cannon. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there are stronger weapons that came out, but I haven't gotten them yet, so let's just see what I can do for now with these. I want to try this thing out, though. Maybe later. Or maybe I should try the flamethrower to have that in my immediate. Yeah, and I have these other weapons here in case I need them, which I doubt I will. Alright. You guys ready? Alright, so now, Xenoloord here is basically the toughest raid boss in the game.
Yes, sir.
No, he's not as strong in like Timable Pal form, but this guy's still pretty freaking strong and pretty freaking fast. Though, so if this guy dies, I'm gonna ride Jet Dragon instead. And if he dies, I'm gonna switch to my favorite pal Bushy, then Queen Bastigor, the strongest Bastigor I have, who also has to be female. That's why I call her Queen Bastigor. I guess not really important. Oh boy. Alright. Round 2. Let's go. Oh, wow. Alright. Just you and me, Moonlord. Oh, yeah. Okay, that didn't quite go the way I wanted it to.
The laser beam from his eye is the most powerful attack he has in Terraria. Don't know if that helps. Try not let it hit you.
I'll try. So exactly where's his weak spot again? I forgot. Is it that heart thing in the middle? Or is it his head, or his eye when it opens? I don't know where to shoot him because I'm like hitting him with the laser minigun that it only seems to damage him occasionally. Then again, like riding on this thing might make that a little more difficult. I don't know.
The eyes in his hands and forehead first, then the heart in the middle when has 50% health.
I see. Let's just try this on ground for now. So I feel like I definitely have more control over the laser minigun on ground. Really? Reload now? I gotta wait till he opens his eye, huh?
Question: is this a multiplayer server? Just wanna know. The heart doesn't damage until all eyes are dead.
I see. Until all the eyes are dead, huh? Oh, like the eyes in his hands?
Yes, and the one in his forehead.
Oh, I see. Well, this is probably going to take a while. Well, let's try the guided missile launcher. Hey, little wolf guy, what are you doing here? So yeah, I'm just gonna wait till he opens his eye and then hit him with the missile launcher. This is gonna take a while, isn't it? I'm still surprised he's only a level 50. Honestly, I expect him to be more like Xenolord, where so overpowered that even with the settings pushed to the max in my favor and hiding behind that glitch wall to a method some players use to cheese raid bosses, even with
Keep
that,
an
I
eye
still...
on the hands and forehead. The eyes don't stay open. Target the eyes that are open for max DPS.
I know. You know what? Alright, you know what, Xenolord? I'll let you handle this on your own.
A dark, do you have Palworld? Has not dying this time. Face fuchsia white eyes.
Oh, eye open. Okay, that didn't target my one of the two.
Nah, I'm an ARC player, buddy. K.
Let's see. Did his eye really just close? Like, yeah, it's weird. These seeking missiles seem to have worked at first, but now they don't seem to work like afterwards. Either that, or his eyes close too fast now. Oh, is the eye on his head gone, or is it just hiding? Oh, jeez, I just realized there's a freaking timer on this! Ah, well, screw that. Alright, that's it. Missile barrage. Okay, that didn't work quite like I hoped it would. Alright, that's it. And the timer's... Not gonna lie, I really hate timers on boss battles. Like, especially ones that take forever to beat. Like, I'm not gonna beat him in time, am I? Alright, so for what I've seen is that he doesn't do a whole lot of damage to me. Like,
When
it
all
takes
eyes
a
are
while,
taken
but I
out,
can't beat
you
him.
have to go only for the heart. Looks like you're almost there.
But there's only 2 minutes left on the timer. It's probably going to be over and say, oh, sorry, boss is gone, game over, you tried, before I can even get a chance to beat him. I'm not gonna lie, that really sucks.
Nah, they nerfed him from Terraria's version of him.
Okay, to be fair, I'm also not playing on the standard settings. I have, like, damage done to the player turned all the way down so the raid bosses don't one-shot me.
Boo.
I also have damage turned up as well. Now, on standard difficulty, he's probably gonna be, like, a lot more... Now, where do I need to shoot? You said heart? Or do I need to shoot these eye things first?
It might bugged.
Alright, you know what? Screw it. I've only got 1 minute left on the clock. I'm I know I said I wouldn't summon the army, but I'm
Our
almost out of
allies
time,
taken
so...
out.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Stop it, you stupid...
You and what army? XD.
This army. Well, provided they can kill him in time.
Always wanted to use that line low.
Okay, yeah, I think that might be bugged.
It's
Well, even my
basically
strongest gun...
immortal RN.
And... Frick. Not gonna lie, I really hate that. When it comes to like really tough boss battles I know I can beat, but it just takes time. I like even if it takes a long time, I like to go through the process of chipping away at it if I'm given the time to do it. But when there's a time limit, just rushing me to do it, making it seemingly impossible, it stresses me out. And it also really it also triggers my OCD or something. It's like I've always been like I've always been not great with time limits in general, but especially with intense boss battles like these, knowing that I can't like just chip away at his health given the time I have, it's oh my god, it really gets on my nerves. So yeah, even if my it looked like my army wasn't doing any damage to him after that point. Like what the frick? So yeah, his I'm guessing that his chest was supposed to open and his heart was supposed to be exposed or something, which didn't happen, so yeah, I guess it was bugged. I really hope they patch that at some point. Because that sucked, not gonna lie. I just wasted a lot of ammo. I still have a fair amount on me, but I
Yeah.
wasted quite a bit. And wasting is one of my biggest pet peeves. It drives me crazy. I just realized I never got a chance to try that new gun. Vortex Beater. That's a Terraria weapon, right? I think this was the one where the Terraria Island is. Also, I'm starting to wonder, was there supposed to be an egg where you hatched the Moonlord, but it didn't show up and that was a bug? Or were you just never supposed to get a Moonlord egg in general? Because usually after you defeat a raid boss, you get an egg that allows you to hatch a tameable version of that raid boss. It doesn't even have any ammo.
You can't get the Moon Lord as a pal. It's impossible.
You know, that, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that kind of sucks. But I guess it kind of makes sense. I mean, I imagine like a much tinier version of that would probably look weird. Oh well. Well, it was fun anyway. I hope they fix that bug soon. Well, at least I earned some good rewards from that. Like I earned like a stout fruit, increased the pal's defense, training crystal, some rubies, one of these, which I have too many of. So yeah, well, how long have I been streaming for? 3 hours? Jeez. Feels like it was only like 2 at most. Well, I did say that this game is very addictive. Like, it's very easy to get lost in it, and once you start playing, you might never stop. Wait a minute. Legendary Meowmere? But wasn't
Right,
that
3
already
hours
legendary?
lol.
Oh, I got a legendary Meowmere from that Moonlord raid boss. So I wonder what's the difference between the two Meowmeres.
Special drop from Moon Lord.
Oh, wow. Okay. Basically, it's twice as fast as the regular Meowmere. Okay, that's awesome. That made it worth it. Excuse me. Okay. Well, so you guys think I've streamed and played long enough? You think it's a good time to wrap things up and end the stream, or have you not had enough yet?
You're entertaining, bro. Didn't even realize I've been here for an hour lol.
Well, thanks. Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna hop in some Ark too.
Fair enough. It looks like my pals just woke up. Not gonna lie, ever since they had the update where big pals can go through small spaces like little pals can, it looks so weird. Come on, Yormatide Ignis, come out. Yeah, Yormatide, he's basically like the equivalent of Gyarados, but even cooler.
Impossible but possible.
Yeah, just look how big this guy is. Maybe I should have brought him to fight the Moon Lord. Wait, although I think he was one of the ones fighting Moon Lord, but with like a big cluster army, and it's hard to see him amongst them, I guess. All right, well, if you guys have places to be, games to play, I won't
Wanna
hold you.
know something funny?
Sure. If you guys have places to be, games to play, I won't hold you back from it. That was really fun.
P.S.
Like,
We'll definitely be back. We all love you in the Mohitube GC. You officially
thanks.
have a South African fanbase growing. I have over 150 shiny pals.
Oh wow,
Bye for
nice.
now, brudda.
Bye to you as well. Um, oh, by the way, once again, this game is currently on sale on PS5. I think it's still on sale on Steam, though I think the Steam sale ends sooner. I don't remember if it's already ended or not. Order the check. Either way, I highly
Huh.
recommend getting this game. It's really good, especially to you Terraria fans watching. It's worth it just for that Terraria crossover content alone, plus everything else to go with it. Well, thank you all for watching. Oh wait, was there something you want to tell me, Frederick? Or did you already tell me? I forget. I must have missed it.
I'm
Sometimes
gonna
comment.
go now, farewell.
Okay, fair enough. Also, one thing I forgot to add, one thing I really like about the PS5 streaming setup is that the comments automatically display on screen with a text-to-speech voice, making it much easier to keep up with the chat. And so I don't have to constantly look over at my phone and stuff. Well, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you get a chance to check out Palworld, please let me know if you want to. Oh, there's actually another game I plan on streaming sometime in the future. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's a really interesting game inspired by Mi'kmaq culture, which, believe it or not, I actually happen to be of Mi'kmaq heritage, so I've actually been following it for a while. Plus, the game looks really cool. I plan on playing it with my sister sometime soon. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. So I definitely recommend tuning in for that stream if and when it happens. Hopefully soon, if and when she's ready to join and play. So yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys around then. Alright. No, thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. I don't really have like an outro catchphrase or anything like that, so yeah. Next game I plan on streaming will most likely be I forget what the first. I think it's called something a Mi'kmaq adventure. I don't really know how the first word of the name is pronounced, to be honest. No, it's weird. Like someone of Mi'kmaq descent can't even pronounce a Mi'kmaq word properly. Then again, I'm sure some of us can relate to that sort of thing in a sense. So I'm going to attempt to pronounce the first word in the name, and I'm going to probably butcher it really badly. Kun Tewitak, Kun Tewitak, uh, I can't. I probably just butchered that so badly. Um, my ancestors are probably going to be ashamed of me. Either way, the game is called a word that I can't pronounce properly just by being of the same heritage. A Mi'kmaq adventure. It's a very underrated, very interesting game that I've been following for a while. My family even backed it on Kickstarter and got me a code for it as a birthday present. And they even got like the special tier where apparently my name is actually included in the game somewhere as an Easter egg in the form of a petroglyph, which definitely looking forward to go and try and find that. That's really cool.
Can I join you?
You mean in the game? I'm sorry, I'm just about to wrap up the stream. 30 people watching. I haven't seen that many people watching in quite a while. Not since I streamed Choo Choo Charles in the peak of its popularity. So yeah, to those of you watching, I really hope to see you there when I stream a Mi'kmaq adventure with my sister in the future. I hope it's as good as it looks. So I'll see you then. Alright? I think I've said enough. I'm probably going to play Palworld for a few more hours off stream, so yeah, I'm just going to stop it here. Thank you all for watching. Glad to have